This is your hockey coach guru, Coach Frenchy, back in the Boston Bruins locker room because today I want to talk about bad contract during the Nhl Ufa 2021. So don't go nowhere. Here we go. Welcome back to another great video of the Hockey Nation Live Show. Today, Coach talk about the bad contracts happening during the UFA 2021. I'm going to give you why they are the bad contract. Because at the end of the day, it's the difference. They should get paid and they got more money than what I expect them to get. So I will going to give you more information with some different graphics and also the stat from last season and what I expect from them for the upcoming season. But before we start, we want to invite you, don't forget to subscribe to the Hockey Nation Live Show on YouTube channel, but also on the Facebook page where we bring a lot information and update around the NHL. And finally, if you like this video, click on the likes. We will be very grateful if you do this. Finally, don't forget to leave your comments. Tell me if you agree or not with my bad contracts. And of course, you have more I can talk about, but I select some what I believe is really not a good contract. So let's dive in right away. Here we go. So let's starting with someone. Again, they are not like a pine. So let's dive in and talking about, you're not going to see my face during that video because I want to be sure you see the graphic a little bit better. Why him, Shea Corelli from the Boston Bruins now signed with the Columbus Blue Jacket. They gave them a $2.5 million guy for 4 years. That's gave them, like a $10 million. You can see on the curve at the bottom on your left corner, the projection for him already in the first year is going to be not great. It's going to be below and all the way for year number 4. You can see how he's going to be projected all the way then where he's not going to be performed. He's going to see on the eyes on the market what is a 2.8 and then we expect him to get about 0.7 and the super salary he got, my guys, is about $7.2 million. Just give you an idea, he don't deserve to get that kind of money, unfortunately. And it is a guy don't score a lot of goals. His metric breakdown, you can see, is real low. And he's not to give more win on the team, honestly, per year. That's give them a -2 win at the end of the day. So they give you an idea about what he did. Give you more now about his offensive. Is 31. Is the 39 in defense, so it's really below in transition 28. This is given by the Andy and Rono. You can find this on the Twitter account. I want to share with you only 9 points last season, 47 games. So he's going to get about 18 point, 20 point max per year. He's 27 years old, but again, I think for a 4 years contract, it's not 3 years. That's a mistake for me. It's too much, guy. I think he should not to get that one there. He's good on the defensive side, on the PK, but again, for me, it's not a good contract, honestly, by the Columbus Blue Jacket. The next one is the Seattle Kraken. They signed, again, a 3 years contract. Alex Wennberg at $4.5 million. He's 26. He had a good year, of course, with the Panthers with 17 goals, I believe. But again, I think for me, it's a little bit too much about that one. He took advantage to play with a great hockey player like Jonathan Huberdeau. And you can see his projection is 0.3 to 0.1 and 22 to go all the way to 0.3, 0.2. And then after that, he's going to go for 0.4, 0.4, and 0.6. Is the market $4.0 million at $1.3 million per year. His surplus salary, guys, is minus 3.5, 9.5, and at $3.2 million per year. That give you an idea how much he got too much. He should get about $1.5 million, I believe, for that one over there. Again, he don't have win. Individual 16 goals, 23 assists. You can see those graphics. And finally, talking about his individual graphic, at $13.5 million, too much. Offensive, 61. Defense, 68. 29 points and 56 games. So we talk about, what, maybe 40, 42. But I don't see him scoring again over 20 goals next season. I don't see this at that moment with that team, the Seattle Kraken. Whatsoever, have a good thing on the offensive side a little bit. On the power play, he does not play a lot, and he does not play a lot on PK. So for me, $4.5 million, and they consider him as the center number one right there, over there. I think he should not get that way too much money. The third one is for the Boston Bruins. Got for the Winnipeg Jets. They signed Derek Forbort at $3 million for $3.9 million. This is, again, that's too low when you compare the projection of the graphic at the below, at the bottom. Is targeting market at $2.3 million at $0.8 million per year. And again, it's minus on the on-ice win and a surplus win. You can see the graphic. Surplus salary, 6.7, $2.2 million too much per year. Look, that show exactly. You can read about that on the right side. So it'll be really interesting about what's happening with Derek Forbort next season. Last year also, his offense 36, defense a little bit better, 65. Trashian, he's not a buck mover. He play on the PK. That's what many is really good on the ice. Is really on PK. He shut down more his own coverage, everything like that. But again, it's a lot of money at $3 million for Derek Forbort, to be honest with you. The next one, Tucker Pullman, another defenseman for the Winnipeg Jets. Got a new contract with the Vancouver Canucks. He got a 4 years at $2.5 million. Again, the market was at 2.8. Is again at minus 7.2. I don't see like he is worth it more at $1 million, to be honest with you. You can see on the right, you can read what I said over there. What I typed, I wrote, I'm sorry about that. And you can look about too much also for many years is below zero guy at zero projected 0.4, 0.5, 0.4, 0.4. Again, that's a really bad contract about that one there. Offense is almost zero. Only one assist guy in 39 games. So too much money at 1.5 million, that's the max he could get about that one, to be honest with you. So he's not playing on the special team also. So he took advantage of the lack of the great defenseman in Winnipeg to get that money, but I think Vancouver paid too much about it. Another contract I'm a little bit concerned. It's more about the longevity of this contract, $3.3 million. It's a little bit high for me. You can see the first 2 years is going to be good. But at the end, after that, is going to be really below a 0.5. And again, he should get about $1.5 million. $2 million max. Is the market is about $5 million, the total of 4 years. His supply guy is minus $8 million and $2 million too much per year. That gives you an idea how this is not great contract for the Edmonton Oilers. Again, look about his offense, 48, defense 36. It's too much. I don't see where he can bring on the table. The only play he played well is on the defensive, on PK. I think that Edmonton want to get him as the Adam Larson 2.0, but he's never going to be like Adam Larson, and you have to perform very well for 4 years. That's what I said. The longevity of the contract is too long. Another player, I think he took advantage of his good season last season, but I think he's not going to repeat this, is Brooke McGinn from the Carolina Hurricanes. Now he's the Pittsburgh Penguins. I think the best thing they did, Pittsburgh, is they did not keep McCann. I don't see McCann to become a McCann, honestly. I think for me, he should get about $1 million, $1.2 million per year at 1.5 max, to be honest with you. His contract at the end of the last 2 years is going to be a little bit not good for him, I'll be honest with you. Is minus $1.8 million per year. You can see on the graphic on the right. You can look about this. Offense 68, defense 63. Overall, it's not bad, but I don't think so. He's going to repeat. Listen, 8 goals. So it's going to be about 12, 13 goals per year, honestly, for him. So it's about 25 point max per year. It's a little bit high, almost like $3 million per year. It should be about less at $2 million in my book, to be honest with you. Let's move on to the next one. Michael Granlund, guys. For me, it's all about the money they give. 4 years too long. At $5 million, they should go with 2 years at $5 million if they want to get. Again, $5 million is too much. At $3.5 million at 4 years, I would be better. It's over his limit. Listen, minus $11.3 million surplus salary, guy. Just give you an idea what Nashville did not very good about that one there. They gave a market at $2.2 million. I would say $3 million, that'd be great. $3 million at 4 years is going to be good about that one over there. And I think you can read on the right what I said over there. I don't want to, give my pass my time to read each one of them, but I give you an idea what I'm thinking about. Listen, $20 million and offensive 58. Look, his defense 15, guys. Power play 37. Good passer, right? But again, it's not great about like position, exit, everything like that. Carrying the puck is not too bad, but again, for me, it's not a great contract about him over there. The next one I want to talk about is Nick Foligno. $3.8 million for 2 years. At 33 years old, look about his below of 0.5 about this. I think below $3 million would be good. It's not too bad, all right, because he got a minus $4.6 million. But I think at $2.5 to $3 million for 2 years, I think it would be enough. At the end of the day, Boston let go Richie and Case for Foligno and also for Eric Ola. So that's what's happening for Boston. Look, defense 37, 64. I'm worried about his injuries for the last couple of years. And that's what I said. It's a little bit too high for $3.8 million per year. Overall, it could helping them as the third line of the bottom six. 20 point 49 game. Can he get 35? If he get there, that's not going to be too bad. But again, I'm a little bit worried. And finally, the last one I want to talk about, Blake Coleman, guys. 6 year at 4.9. It's $5 million, $30 million. Too much. It's about $12 million too much they gave to him, honestly. It should be about for 6 years, 3.5. He cannot barely touch $4 million, guys. It's crazy. You're going to see it's dropping right there. And the year number 4, 5, and 6, that's going to go lower and lower and lower over there. So I like the guy. I like how he play. I like what he does. But again, a third line, Tampa, hopefully he's going to be top 6 in Calgary for sure. Can he score? Can he become the one he was with the New Jersey Devils? That would be the one we're looking for. And finally, to be honest with you, the year number 1, 2, and 3 of his contract is going to be good. But I don't see more about that one over there, about that. So it'll be really interesting about what's going to happen to him. So that's conclude, guys, my review of the back contract. Again, this is more about the money they got the players too much compared to what the team paid to him. I think that's the reason I keep them. They have other players are lower, less difference happening to the contracts. I did not mention other names here, but I just give you an idea when I'm thinking about the back contracts during the UFA. Congratulations, those players got more money at the end of the day, but that's what's happening. So, guys, before we leave, we want to remind you, don't forget to subscribe to Hockey Nation Live Show on YouTube channel and Facebook page. If you like the video, please click on the like and also leave your comments. Tell me what you think about what I'm talking about today during this video. And finally, of course, you have greatness inside of you. Have an amazing, great day, everybody. And of course, I look forward to see you the next video of the Hockey Nation Live Show. Bonne journée, mes amis. On se revoit plus tard pour un autre vidéo de Hockey Nation Live Show.